I will always protect my brother. The bond between brothers is unbreakable, forged in love and trust, as the older one stands guard against any threat. In times of peril, courage shines brightest, and the promise of protection turns into an unyielding shield against the dark. Even in the face of uncertainty, dreams become the anchor, while the warmth of brotherhood fights off the cold grasp of fear. Within every challenge, small moments of care emerge, reminding us that protection comes not only from strength but also from love and companionship. In the quiet of the night, bonds deepen, and the promise of protection solidifies, transforming mere words into a fierce shield against adversity. When the storm of life strikes, resilience is forged in the sanctuary of those who stand together, each moment strengthening their resolve to protect one another. In the heart of danger, courage is ignited, and the promise of protection transforms into an unbreakable vow that echoes in the hearts of the brave.
In the heart of a sprawling metropolis where shadows dance beneath the glow of neon signs, a young hacker named Alex discovers an encoded message hidden deep within the digital realm, pulling him into a web of conspiracy and danger as he unravels secrets that could change the fate of humanity forever. As the clock ticks down to an impending crisis, Alex allies with an enigmatic informant who holds the key to understanding the powerful corporation pulling the strings, and together they navigate the treacherous underbelly of the city, where every corner hides a new threat and every ally may be a foe. With adrenaline pumping through their veins and the sound of pursuing drones echoing in the distance, Alex devises a risky plan that requires both skill and bravery, knowing that the fate of countless lives hangs in the balance as they race against time to expose the truth and dismantle the corporate overlords threatening their world. As bullets ricochet around them and chaos erupts, Alex's heart races as he works swiftly to breach the corporation's secure network, unleashing a digital storm that sets off alarms and draws the attention of powerful forces, forcing him to make choices that will test not only his skills, but also the limits of his courage and loyalty. Emerging from the ashes of destruction, Alex and his ally realize that their battle is far from over. As they regroup and forge alliances with underground rebels, they prepare to raise their voices against a corrupt system, igniting a movement that will rally the oppressed and spark a revolution in a city where hope has long been extinguished. With each plan crafted and every story shared, the bond between Alex and the rebels strengthens, fueling their resolve to infiltrate the heart of the corporation's operations, where they hope to reveal the truth to the public, bringing light to the dark corners of deceit that have held their city captive for far too long. As he reaches the core of the labyrinthine facility, Alex taps into his skills, bypassing sophisticated security protocols while pondering the weight of his actions, knowing that one wrong move could shatter their hopes and plunge the city deeper into despair. With the critical evidence secured, Alex realizes the stakes have never been higher. He must download the information and escape before the alarm is triggered, racing against time as he envisions the hope it could ignite for his city if they expose the truth and rally together against their oppressors. In the midst of the chaos, Alex quickly formulates a plan, using the shadows to his advantage as he navigates through the maze-like structure, knowing that every second counts, and that the fate of both his mission and the city rests on his ability to outsmart the forces arrayed against him. With a deep breath and a surge of determination, Alex makes the daring leap from the rooftop to the waiting hovercraft, fueled by the knowledge that what he carries could inspire a revolution, turning fear into courage and hope into action for the people of the city. As they soar above the city, Alex reflects on the consequences of their actions, knowing that revealing the corporation's secrets will not only endanger them, but also spark a fire within the hearts of the citizens, igniting a movement that could change their world forever.
Tittle, the end of the Brotherhood. Brothers fighting. Then one day, one brother gets killed in a car crash. Then whenever the brother goes to school or anywhere, he doesn't feel satisfied, and he reads the Bible, and he don't talk to him, parents, until a week and explains his feelings. Each sentence can be long if the input requires it, but must not exceed 30 words. If a sentence is longer, split it into 2 or more natural sentences without altering the content.
Neon Dreams, The Rise of 67. The city never noticed them at first. 5 friends practicing under flickering lights in a tiny basement studio, music echoing off cracked walls, sneakers squeaking against worn-out floors. They called themselves 67, a name that meant nothing to the world but everything to them. It was the number on the old bus they used to take across town just to train together. Every night after school, while everyone else went home to relax, they stayed late chasing a dream that felt bigger than the skyline outside. They weren't perfect. They missed steps. They argued over choreography. Some nights, doubt was louder than the music. But when the beat dropped, something changed. Their movements locked in, sharp and powerful. Their energy filled the room like they were already performing for thousands. They didn't just want fame. They wanted to inspire. They wanted kids watching from their bedrooms to feel brave enough to chase something impossible. Then came the audition that changed everything. Bright lights, silent judges, one chance. When the music started, 67 didn't dance like rookies. They danced like stars waiting to be discovered. Weeks later, their debut single exploded online views, climbed into the millions. Fans memorized every lyric. The same city that once ignored them now blasted their song from car speakers and storefronts. Their first world tour felt unreal. Stadium lights shimmered like galaxies above screaming fans. Standing on stage, hands linked, 67 remembered the basement studio and the cracked walls. They realized the dream was never just about being famous. It was about staying together through every high and low. And as fireworks lit up the sky, they knew this was only the beginning of their neon dream.
On a quiet street where maple trees leaned over the sidewalks like gentle guardians, the Carter family lived in a small blue house with a porch that creaked in the evenings. Every Sunday morning, sunlight spilled through the kitchen windows while music played softly from an old radio. Laughter was their favorite sound. Marcus, the father, worked long hours as a mechanic, and Lila, the mother, baked cakes that made the whole neighborhood smell like sugar and warmth.